Hey guys, here we are playing Ace Attorney Investigations as we're going further and further. So let's see if we can get this case done for today, but I wonder how long it'll take. She's the one in charge of the elevator keycard and the shop, you know. If you ask me, that makes her super suspicious. Oh yeah, I already did that. I'm just saying that around so very fast. The only thing I'm respecting is the landscape inside your head. Oh, press.
Hold it!
And what are you in charge of, Miss Maylene? I'm in charge of the tenant's room. That doesn't count. Ah, but I spend so much time in there, it might as well be my responsibility. It's very Canadian languages. She has agents who do not speak English. Like those who speak Bavarian. She's the only one on the flight who is fluent. Oh, you mean that kind of what I'm in charge of? Why didn't you say so in the first place? What else would I have meant? I am so good at Bulgarian. Fluent in Bulgarian? Now I suppose you're in charge of proceeding documents in Bulgarian? Yeah, I take care of anything that goes with the Bulgarian. Very interesting.
Objection!
So you're the one. Oh wait, I forgot to turn my camera back on because I'm back. I go. You're the only one in this flight crew that speaks Bulgarian. Is that correct? Oh, yeah, I guess so. I used to have Bulgarian for a while. If that's the case, then the signature on this document belongs to you, doesn't it? This is a false piece of falsified document that only possesses and at least anyone who can read it believe that Mr. statue was loaded in Europe. The only person who could have either prepared it or proceeded was this document in Bulgarian. It's you, Miss Maylene. Without your motivation, your smuggling of the Elif rat has not been accurate. Don't see why I'm pointing my finger at you. Oh, I wouldn't dream of falling asleep on you, Mr. Edgeworth. This is exactly as you say. You're confessing the point of participating in a smuggling. Not far from it. It's true that I was the one who signed off that document. But can you use that fact alone to make your LOL smuggling stick? No direct correlation after all. All you have to... Oh, I have my signature on a piece of paper. Really? All you did was sign it? Neglected the checking of the cargo had been loaded onto the plane properly. So sorry about that. You're finally woken up and this is going to be a tough fight. Suppose this is a position. I was involved in the smuggling. You cannot throw the charge of murder on me just like that. If you were involved in the smuggling, well, you have a strong motive to kill. Huggins was in the middle of investigating regarding the smuggling ring. And he was about to close in, he killed by a member of that ring. Well, did you ever stop thinking about the... was the smuggling ring member? After all, unlike me, Rona has access to many things on the plane for work purposes. So perhaps there is some element of setup at play in this case. What are you talking about? Don't worry, I was not talking about you, I meant the killer. First, it was myself, not Mysterio, who is under the microscope. It seems that our killer is going great lengths to put this crime on anyone they can. And no proof of all set it up or that she isn't. Exactly, I believe that she intended to intended the target from the very beginning. I believe that the plane was just pushed all the blame from the crime onto her, and this evidence will prove my suspicious. Who was the killer while the frame was the frame from the very beginning?
Take that!
A piece of evidence. Oh. I made a bullet. Oops.
Take that!
The killer would have hidden the body anywhere, and yet goes the suitcase. Why is that? Perhaps it was to move the body out the lower floor deck to the first floor. However, why go to trouble to do so? The only way of these actions makes sense is the killer had the frame to Mysterio for the murder. Mysterio buys a suitcase every flight she works at without fail. Should her suitcase be switched with the one containing the victim's blood, that will put her in a very tight spot. Fortunately, the killer turbulence put an end to that plan. There was not enough time to put the body back in the suitcase. There you go, they made it do however at hand fitted their plan. Tried to frame me as I lie unconscious on the floor for the turbulence. The killer went to hide the suitcase in the flight shop and brought the piggy bank back to the elevator in like a false weapon. A lot of work for a fruitless endeavor, wouldn't you agree? Like the killer had a tough time too, huh? And the killer need to frame someone that badly in any way. It's because of the special circumstances surrounding the particular case. So yeah. The special circumstance is simply that the murder where it took place on the plane mid-flight. No matter which country, customs is quite strict in days and not age. So no matter what you do, the chance of the body will be found is very high. You have no chance but to frame either Mysterio or myself. In other words, the only way to fit in the boundaries of the criminal movement is not Mysterio or myself. But you, Miss Kimmy Millie, you're and only you could be the killer. And... Are you done already? I'm about to fall asleep again. I mean, let's be honest here. I don't have anything on me other than a whole lot of circumstantial evidence. I see the outline of how the murder occurred, but evidence. Is there any piece of evidence that accounted for? Yup. Something that I still couldn't quite fit the picture.
Take that!
I don't have any actual evidence. I thought not. But that is because it went missing and still is. Missing? What do you mean by that? The complex puzzle in this case, there's one piece I kept getting stuck on. That's the victim's cell phone. Francesca, were you waiting at the airport for a phone call from Miss Agent Higgins' cell phone? Or at least that's what you told me. That's right! Agent Higgins' cell phone should not be found at the crime scene. The killer took the phone with him? Precisely. I suspected that we will find that phone. Us to the killer. Come on, get serious. Victim fell to his death from that height. Would his phone break as well? We won't know until we try a little experiment, will we? Francesca, I'd like you to ask for your assistance. You know the victim's phone number, do you not? Of course I do. Hey, you hang his phone. It's ringing from somewhere, sir. I heard it. I hear it, detective. Where's it coming from? Miss Millie, wake up. Sorry, Miss Edgeworth. CPL account be on sound of lullaby and love as a child. Yeah, I better find that phone case. Like the phone is up to the flight attendant's room. Hello. Flight attendant's room, sir. March 12th, 4:12 p.m. Flight G390, first floor, flight attendant's room. The ring is coming from somewhere in here, sir. You know, also we must find it. Doesn't seem to be over here. There's somewhere else, sir. I think it's coming from in here, sir. What? No, it can't be. Gotta be the victim's cell phone. Like, Miss 10 euros. What? March 12, 4:28 p.m. Flight G390, lower deck cargo hold. How did it go? Where did you find the phone? Found in the flight attendant's room, in Miss Daniel's locker. What? But wrote that 10 euro? I don't know anything about the phone. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It's from Karma, is it? Is you arrested him right away?
Objection!
Wait, I have a theory. This is related to the incident with the key card. Killer went to steal the key card. They cover. There's a cell phone in the cell locker at the same time.
Objection!
This is related to the key card, alright. In the same way, we have the zero proof where Killer did that. Yeah. The voice that sings the truth is evident. That is the bird that we cannot ignore. What should I do? Francisca's right. I can't offer baseless conjectures at the point. Right then, why did the culprit take the cell phone from Agent Higgins? Must be somewhere early on or in it.
Hold it!
What now, Miles Edgeworth? Not over yet. We have yet to figure out why the killer took this phone. What? Inside the phone lies the final piece of evidence that will point us to the killer. Examine the phone in more detail. No, also D is broken. Now on the screen you cannot even place a call on with this. Ah, it's a camera lens. Come to think of it, I wonder. Where exactly was anything that will preserve the crime scene? Smuggling. Francisca, I need to confirm something. This cell phone, can it take pictures? Miss Edgeworth, I can't believe you don't know about this kind of basic stuff, sir. It looks like a very similar model to my own. And I could take photos just fine. Do you think I would take some pictures with this? Take a picture of evidence of the smuggling case? Say so, maybe a very inconvenient photos in here for a killer smuggler. The phone is all busted, sir. Even a super prosecutor cannot repair a broken phone. Yeah, I'll find a way, don't worry about that. May I go back to sleep now?
Objection!
The LCD screen in the inside and outside are broken, that's for sure. But there's also reason enough to believe that the killer wasn't able to erase the data. What? What do you mean by that, Francisca? Looks like our killer was very familiar with electronics. There's a little rang when I called it. It means that only the LCD screen are broken. It's possible that the photos are still inside, waiting to be accessed. All we need to do is transfer the data to my phone. Francisca, your phone, if you please. Very well. It's transferring. All right, displaying it now. This is... Agent Hank is mostly certain was trying to obtain some evidence on the case. Hey there, was I know about the pictures are. But I have no meaning of the piece of evidence in this murder case, right? Which is right. There's not much we can find in your Hagen's killer, sir. Isn't it? Isn't this the end? What gonna do? Use? Box of bed sheets? This is still a cargo holder, right? Nothing unusual about it here. I cannot shake the feeling. Yeah, if you're playing around, might I go home? Yes, I might. What exactly between then and now? Eh? The fact that all the suitcases are here in this photo is odd. Yeah, it's still alive at the time. There's all the suitcases that haven't been used yet. Oh yes, this is the point where actually between now and then. After all rambling. I'll attend to sleep again, Miss Edgeworth. I will give the CPR a rude awakening, a deafening objection and a contradiction. Eh? It's all this? Oh, they are a cargo ship from Bulgaria to Sengfa. The reason they aren't here now is that we were dropped off in Sengfa. Back, can you tell me about the contents of the boxes? Unfortunately, there's no English writing on them anywhere. Alright, one cost of boxes is written Bulgarian. That's going in there. It is cloth in English. Cloth? Could it be it is where the killer? What? What is with that scary face? Miss Millie? Yes? It appears that A.J. Higgins was no ordinary investigator. He left us in a piece of evidence after all. Striking piece will point out who killer is. Huh, maybe you shouldn't force your mistake readings off a simple picture, Mr. Edgeworth. Wearing cloth and a piece of evidence will persuade you.
Take that!
What's it called? No, it's not. What are they supposed to prove? The killer used this piece of cloth to wipe out the blood they had spilled. There was only one bothering me this whole time. Where did it come from? Now I finally found my answer in this very photo. The cargo that was unloaded to Sengfa had clove written on them. In Bulgarian, that is. This is where the killer grabbed the piece out from to clean up the blood with. That's right, the killer was someone who could have read and understand Bulgarian. The only crew member that fits the description is you, Miss Millie. That's pretty flimsy. The killer probably searched through all the boxes looking for something to use. You're ever getting frantic. You don't care if the box is in English or Bulgarian. Sorry, but I cannot agree with your assessment of that killer on nature. What? There was no need for the killer to tear through boxes at random at all. If the killers are supposedly don't comprehend Bulgarian, then, well then.
Take that!
Hey, it says bedsheets in English, right? On the box, sir. Precisely, and bedsheet would be perfect for cleaning up blood, wouldn't you say? What are you trying to say? If I were the criminal, the box of bedsheets will be what I would have spotted first. However, the killer chose to use of a Bulgarian cloth. Do you have an explanation for that? The killer didn't want anyone to know that the real the criminal was this cargo hold. So they were afraid to leave signs that the box for the sheets had been opened. However, the Bulgarian cloth, there was a horse of a different color. Because the killer knew that it was going to be unloaded and the Bulgarian of Sengfa. Right, that's why the Bulgarian cloth was used. No Bulgarian reader on board would have made such a calculated decision. Is you, Millie? You and you alone. Yeah. It'll be easy for us to confirm if any of the boxes were resealed. All we have to do is contact Singfa authorities in time. We may even find the evidence in criminal or killer within those boxes. So Meili, why not confess to your crime here and now? Or you rather wait and see what we find out in the investigation in Singfa? He was in the pole. I couldn't stop it. I brought him here. Not taking things, and I couldn't be found out. I was scared. I was in trouble. I. March 12, 5:26 p.m. What? Light G390, first floor lounge. You finished making all the arrangements to take the suspect in, sir. Very good, detective. What about the smuggling route? Did she say anything about that? Taking her down to the prison now. Hopefully they can get more out of her there. But our approach to the topic, she just started foaming out of the mouth. It was scary, sir. I wasn't prepared for committing a murder all of a sudden. Thing is for sure, the ring behind the whole means serious business. Looks like there's a lot more this case than meets the eye. Transformers. Yes, Edgeworth. I just wanted to say how much I appreciate everything you did. Thank you very much. It was nothing. In fact, I should be on thanking you for your cooperation. Really, if it wasn't for you, I might not have been here right now. I continue serving our passengers as a flight attendant. And I hope that, well, please accept this as a token of my appreciation. I see, you don't have to take it if you don't want it. No, I mean, I would never turn down a lady's generous offer. Oh, thank you. I'm sure it will serve you well. Remember, here on Geo Airlines are always ready to serve Miss Edgeworth. Thank you, I will keep that in mind. You bid farewell. May I ask your skies to be blue, no matter where you go. I can't believe we won't ended up investigating the whole day, sir. Boy, was it fun. Speaking of yourself, my day was filled with things elevated and false charges. By the way, where's Francesca? Well, she's filling out some customer paperwork for her departure. Departure? Yeah, Nova is always busy, sir. Just flying out from county to county to chase down leads regarding her case. Detective? Can you cancel the car I had, sir? You were reserved earlier? You got it, sir. March 12th, 5:47 p.m. Hope Springs Airport. Francesca, I thought you told me when you first landed. I have no time to idle chatter. I have no intention of wasting your time. However, it's been a while since we last met. I also have no time for Mayor Mimesis. Just who do you think I am? You're Francesca Forcoma, a very proud prosecutor deserving of much respect. Until a little while ago, about a wretched mutt who was always losing to you. And then as a period, living her life on the name and fame of an invisible father built. Sure, your father, MegaDragonoid, did not lose a case for 40 years as a prosecutor. However, I wouldn't say he was invincible. And what are you talking about? The group I'm on the trail is a little more troublesome than most. Wondering why we found there's only one silver off the big picture. Sounds like a dangerous assignment. Well, you don't have to worry. I can take care of myself. Yes, I suppose you can. Plus, there's another agent on this case with me. Oh, another agent? He's a star among Interpol agents, and he's the highest successful arrest rate. You know, you may even run into him one day. I simply caught up in this one case and I hardly see why would he cross paths. I suppose. I thought he would say the same. I'm not following you. You will understand soon enough. The flight has only just begun, Miles Edgeworth. I'll be back in the country soon enough. When I am, be sure that I will pay you back in full. Just like that, she's gone, huh, sir? Thank goodness I can finally rest easy knowing I don't have to watch out for her whip. Here comes you. I wanted to thank you all for my cooperation. Oh, it was nothing, sir. I was just happy to be able to with you again. I'm thinking I'm gonna celebrate by eating a little salt in the noodles tonight. Just how much did you cut your salary by Francisca? I wonder if you might go right down to Bosco. Sure thing, sir. And you know, fly down the road in patrol with car if you want. Make a remind you, detective, safety first. As I solved the first case upon my arrival home. Von Kama, the smuggling routes he has after. The use of the ring had already put the trump card in play. The play is already on the other side of this war. They can do themselves to know to the next incident. Ever speaking. Ah, finally, I called who knows many times earlier and couldn't get through. And you are? You have forgotten my voicemail, Miles, my boy? Miss Armando? Ernest Armando? Wait, Ernest Armando? Oh, yeah, I remember it. Ah, so you do remember me. I know I read a song, but I can't guess of anyone else. It's been an incident, Miles. My son, he's been kidnapped. And this is sadly where I'm going to end off for today, guys. I'll be back tomorrow with some more Miles Edgeworth investigations as we continue off where we left, of course. So I wish you all a good day, a good week, and peace, my prayers. Have a nice day. Bye bye.